79-kilogram guy. Doesn't go through a tournament without a head wrap. Blasted through a double on Valiev in the quarterfinals. Yeah, in a really tight match, blasted through that and cut his eye open. Got some stitches before the semifinals. He is he's an amazing talent. We were having a discussion, Jason Bryant and I, earlier about which, if he does win this, and I don't want to speak before anything happens, but if he does win this, which of those, winning 6, which one is more impressive? And I'm not sure which one's more impressive. Is it John Smith or is it Jordan Burroughs? 2 weights. We have a world that's not just the one Soviet and everybody else. His longevity in the sport and is something to be in awe of.
Mohammad Nokodil-Arimi for Iran. He's the junior world champion, won that title this past August. Won the Daegu in June over a number of very good senior wrestlers. No surprise, everybody thought coming in this was going to be his year to shine, and he is not disappointed.
He hasn't. He has been impressive in this tournament, defeating some talented athletes. He beat Kinchadze and Avagian.
The gold medal at 79 kilos. Burroughs for the United States in the red. Nokodil-Arimi, Iran in the blue.
Nokodil-Arimi is really going to try and tie up Jordan Burroughs and try to tie up his hands from space. There's nobody better in the world, especially with the fakes and the counterattacks that Jordan Burroughs has shown over his many years in the sport. The official says keep your hands out of, telling both wrestlers to keep their hands out of the face.
Burroughs fires in that first crack at a straight-on double. Nokodil-Arimi was ready for it. Puts on the brakes promptly, and we go back to the feet in the center.
And Olympic champion Brandon Slay saying, let's pick it up. Let's continue with your motion, with your good head fakes. Burroughs right there came forehead to nose of Nokodil-Arimi. Hopping into that right arm underhook is Nokodil-Arimi. That's not where Burroughs wants to be.
Burroughs wants that space. He wants to operate in space. You see him stick that hand out there, almost like a measuring tactical arrangement that he has used for so many years to measure when he wants to go. First verbal warning given.
Second one. I think he's going to be on the clock here.
Is this going to be the 32nd? I missed the first one, so it looks like there is a medical timeout as well, some blood. So they will stop it, work on Nokodil-Arimi, the U23 world runner-up. But we talked about, he shined in August, winning the Junior World Championship, part of this young fleet of talented Iranian wrestlers. Jordan Burroughs, really enjoying this new weight. Kind of joked with the media, he's not having to cut any weight. That's really been fun for him. But what makes this week so interesting, the unknown. He hasn't faced anybody in this weight bracket at these world championships.
But by the way, they haven't faced him either.
Exactly.
And so his pace and his style is so tough to plan for, because his second attacks, his blast doubles, and he used to be known for his double, but honestly his second attack going to a single has gotten better. He's very difficult to plan for. His maturity in the sport. You think about it, over his period of time where he's been winning matches, they changed the rules drastically 3 times. So he's had to learn how to wrestle differently in 3 different styles, and his style continues to work.
Burroughs making his 10th world and Olympic team for the United States.
That was his first passivity warning. I thought they had warned him earlier, but they just said keep out of the face was that first warning.
There's that 2-on-1 from Nokodil-Arimi. Can't go anywhere with it. They disengage back into the center. Quick start off the whistle. The Iranian comes flying at Burroughs. Burroughs, big head slap that time, little club action. Trying to get that collar tie established, and now the clock will run for the first time.
You know, that horn and that crowd, the doot Iran.
There's that blast double. Burrows coming straight on, smothered, heavy hips from the Iranian, and he's able to fend it off for the second time.
He is, and you know, I was saying when he made that great attack, he loves and he thrives with that because the Iranian fans love Jordan Burroughs. Not as much as they love Nokhodila Arimi, of course, because, you know, they love their Iranian wrestlers. But he thrives with that, the horns as well. Nice fake by Nokhodila Arimi. Got Burroughs moving. And you can see the Iranian coach going, dig to your underhook.
Action!
15 seconds to go here. It's a big point in time in this match as Burroughs over the years has been known to be able to score in the close of periods.
Short time, 10 seconds to go in this opening period. The Americans looking for their third world champion. The same can be said for Iran. And the first period is in the books. The passivity point has been it. 1-0 Jordan Burroughs with the lead. Your takeaways from period one.
Nokhodila Arimi was able to absorb 2 or 3 really good shots of Burroughs. Burroughs was very offensive. Nokhodila Arimi was digging to his underhooks. But, you know, Burroughs on the clock first. He hasn't been warned for passivity yet, but if it doesn't, you know, if there's not more action, then that could go to that second period, and the official might look for him to be passive.
Burroughs, the American fixture for nearly a decade at 74 kilos, and now here in 2021 wrestling up at 79.
The fakes of Burroughs trying to get Nokhodila Arimi's feet to stop moving. Right now the official saying action red, as although he has been much more aggressive.
Burroughs comes in, this time he finishes. 2 is confirmed. Burroughs with the first offense and a 3-0 lead.
And that presence of mind, he hits, he grabs back of the knees, he gets his chin over his chest over his hips, walks his knees up to his feet, and finishes in a patented Jordan Burroughs double. Two battle-tested warriors, head wraps. This is what wrestling looks like.
8 world championship medals for Jordan Burroughs. 4 gold, 3 bronze. That's been his resume over the past decade. A 3-0 lead inside 2 minutes to go. Burroughs has had to settle for bronze in his previous 2 world championships, both 18 and 19.
The official saying stop interlocking fingers here. He's telling him now, they got a little blood there. He's going to tell him to get out of the face. But a minute 38 to go. Right now the official's coming over to Burroughs. They can't be in your corner.
Hey, angles and sweep. Keep doing what you're doing. You keep that.
You hear Coach Slay, you hear that? Saying angles and sweeps. Stay to the outside. Continue your good pressure.
Keep dictating tempo.
Different not seeing Coach Manning in the corner from Nebraska as Jordan Burroughs has made his way back east to Pennsylvania in the Pennsylvania Regional Training Center at
Burroughs wrestled at Nebraska for Coach Mark Manning, won 3 Big 12 titles, a couple of national championships. He went unbeaten in his final 2 years in Lincoln. He's such an inspiration to everybody, not just in the United States, but around the world. His humble beginnings, he only won 1 state title from his time at New Jersey.
I tell you what, honestly, having him wrestling is great for me because he's a great broadcaster too. So I get to sit next to you, Sean, because he's wrestling, because he is really a presence and so great as an ambassador for our sport. Boom.
The Jordan Burroughs patented move that Americans have relished and enjoyed watching for 10 years. Another straight-on double. The Burroughs train and a 5-0 lead for the American.
And he times it so well. He gets the head fake, touches the mat, head fake, hand fighting, and then boom. He's so explosive with his attacks.
It's now or never if you're the young Iranian. Nokhodil Arimi has to try to find some type of offense. Burroughs able to work from space, able to get his double leg takedowns in this period, building the 5-0 lead. What can Arimi do to try to get back into it? See Burroughs just keeping him at bay.
He is, and Nokhodil Arimi doesn't have an answer for his hand fight. And they're calling a caution in 1 against Burroughs for putting his hands in the face. It is confirmed by the mat chairman, so a caution in 1 for Nokhodil Arimi, as they didn't like the fact that Burroughs was in the face of Nokhodil Arimi.
The caution, that yellow box, left-hand corner by Burroughs' name. Here comes the Iranian, Nokhodil Arimi. Good job there by Burroughs, poised, steady. Knew where he was on the mat, gets back into the center area. Jordan Burroughs with 10 seconds to go. Does the Iranian have one more shot? He does not. History for the United States. Jordan Burroughs